Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Wad and welcome back to my channel. I just uploaded a video and I just feel like saying this. This isn't going to be part of my Ramadan series, but this is something I'm very passionate about. And if you are a young girl who is obsessed with the thought of marriage, obsessed with the thought of fulfilling someone's desires on what a household should look like, I really want to give this message out to those type of women and the type of women that romanticize and idealize marriage. And so in our religion, we are blessed to know and to have confirmation from Allah that we all have someone written for us, right? And everyone has a certain type of nasib. There's so many aspects that go into that. Basically, it's one of our big beliefs, right? I'm seeing this new upward trend with people who are a little bit younger, really obsessed with the idea of marriage. And then they start to experience what marriage is really like: responsibility, emotional awareness, emotional accountability, responsiveness, cooperation, communication. There's just so many aspects that go into sharing your whole life with someone else other than making cute videos and pictures and planning a big wedding. And I know how exciting it is because that's all they fed us as young kids, for girls especially, that like you will feel accomplished or you will be more of a woman once you get married. Now, I don't disagree that that will be another level of womanhood when you're finally committed to a man and you have your own house, you know, because the reason they say you're a woman now is because you're actually holding so much responsibility. Like, it's not cute decorations and designs anymore. No, you are in charge of this house. What happens, you're in charge of it. And I think men realize this a lot when they pick their spouses, because they know which women can take initiative and leadership when they need help, and the women that don't, okay? And this will make you recognize what type of man is approaching you, because a man that just wants full control and full autonomy of what happens in a marriage, in a household, will show you he's just a very like assertive, aggressive type of person, rather than a person that wants more of a partnership, kind of has more awareness of how dynamics are played out. And I'm a little bit blabbering, but my main goal is, don't choose marriage because it's the right thing to do and it's the next big step. I want marriage to be something that fulfills women. I want marriage something that gives women security and love and affection, and the reason she's so in her feminine nature, the reason she loves to live, because she has someone that's fulfilling her needs, just like how you're fulfilling his needs, right? And I'm not gonna blame men 100%, but also women step into marriages not knowing how to be a wife, not knowing how to be a respective partner, and it leads to so much messiness and toxicity. And I think that's why we see so much divorce rates in our culture now. And it's just such an upward trend with divorce that it's like now it's really normalized to get divorced, right? Of course, when you get married, that's the last thing you want to think about, like you getting divorced, right? But it happens. It really does. Sometimes you get something and it doesn't work out. Sometimes you try your hardest and the person's just not compatible. It happens, okay? And there's just more to life than marriage. That's my ultimate message for the video. You cannot spend your life as a girl waiting to be picked, waiting to be chosen, waiting for you to be in a white dress and everyone looks at you, because that day will end. And what will you have to live for afterwards? Sure, you have more responsibility, but that means you will like have less awareness in taking care of yourself. Where are your passions? Where are your goals? Where are your aspirations as a woman? If it happens, alhamdulillah. But I'm saying that women need to realize that you have so much capacity and you don't need another person to be whole. You need to live your life. You need to educate yourself. You need to work on your fitness. You need to eat right. You need to do so much things, okay, to feel so fulfilled that when someone comes into your life, they have to be of standard. They have to give you everything you require. Not, okay, I mean, I guess he works. You're not going to be fulfilled in the long run, okay? And the women who are not fulfilled with themselves now, what makes you think you're going to be fulfilled with a partner? That's twice as much chaos as what's happening right now. And so I really, really, really want to snap some awareness into the young women who maybe are just really, really obsessed with this idea and may not be ready for it and may not know the realities and the outcomes of marriage. It's a beautiful thing when it's done with the right intentions, and it's a beautiful thing when Allah unites us with the people that are meant to be in our life and meant to be our nasib. But at the same time, you cannot spend your life sulking about why am I not married or why am I not picked. Wake up. I'm so sorry to be so aggressive, but that's not what your life is that's not what your life is worth. You have so much more so much more things you need to see and travel and meet and talk and socialize. And you probably never done a lot of the things that you wish you could do. You're waiting for a person to sweep you off your feet and wow, my life is set now. That never happens, babe. That never happens. You need to be whole first. You need to fulfill yourself first. You need to prioritize yourself first. That even goes after you get married. You need to put you first. You need to be in a state where you're understanding yourself and know how you maneuver, and you can, this is a hard one, emotionally regulate yourself. You're not waiting for another person to make you feel whole or make you feel loved. You can do that by yourself. And I think Allah does that for a lot of women, is He puts them in a position to be alone so they can truly understand what type of partner that they're compatible with and what type of people they want in their life, not just spouse, anyone. And He sets them on that journey, and I think it's so, 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 so beautiful. So instead of spending your life worried about what type of wedding will I have, what dress would I have, how about focus on your goals and aspiration? Focus on what makes you you. Focus on the things that make your adrenaline going. Focus on the things that keep you up at night, the things you always think about but never speak about. I think all of us have a certain capacity and ability and power that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us, but we limit ourselves in the fear of outshining others, in the fear of stepping out of the cycles we have, because we get comfortable, you know? And we really, if Allah made you different, if Allah made you, I don't know, think about things differently and maneuver in a certain way, you need to cherish that. Once you start doing that, you will see how much people will respect you and cherish that part of you as well. And the people that don't, out your life, gone. Just gone. Bye, bye, bye. Sorry, it's a little bit aggressive, but I was just really scrolling, and I'm just sick of this romanticization of what could happen when you're not fully aware of the pros and the cons, and you're not seeing yourself for who you're meant to be. I really hope this made sense. And I want you to know, and I'm going to leave you with this last question. If you were to stay like this for the rest of your life, never grown, this mentality, this thought system, you will age. You will not look like yourself anymore. Your body will get tired. You will not have energy. Would you be fulfilled with yourself now? Would you be okay with staying like this for the rest of your life? If your answer is no, then you got work to do. Instead of sitting here and sulking, babe, you got other things to worry about. I promise you that. And for girls, don't worry, babe. You don't need to chase anybody whoever is meant for you will come into your life when it is most suitable for you. You need to let God do that. You need to let other people play their role instead of you trying to control everything. That's not your position. That is not for you as a girl. That is not, like, you're not being an untha. You're not being feminine. You're not letting people cater to you. You're not letting yourself be fulfilled, actually. You're too busy stressing about what could happen. Sorry, I just went on a rampage. I have to do a few mashawir. And yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to really upload this because it was giving aggressive. But I'll see. Bye, guys.